Thaddeus Brasspen. In the soot-filled quarter of Guildford, where the clang of pistons sang like church bells, Thaddeus Brasspen, a clockwork scribe of modest repute, rose each morning to the ticking of his own brass heart and set his quill, an intricate marvel of gears and ink upon the vellum of the city ledger, recording births, trades, and the quiet sorrows of the common folk. One blistering afternoon, a wandering caravan halted before his workshop. Bearing a weathered map and a whisper of a desert oasis that shifted dimensions like a living mirage, the sandstorm that followed seemed to carry a faint, otherworldly chime that resonated within Thaddeus's clockwork chest, disrupting the ordinary rhythm of his life. Stirred by curiosity and a sense of duty to chronicle the extraordinary, Thaddeus resolved to leave the soot-stained streets behind, to journey across the dunes and capture the secrets of the shifting oasis, believing that his precise records might one day guide lost travelers back to safety. The desert proved unforgiving. Dunes moved as if breathing, and the oasis appeared then vanished, each time rearranging its palms and pools. Thaddeus's quill sputtered as sand infiltrated its delicate gears, and a rival scribe, Mr. Grimble, coveted the same mystery, laying traps of broken timepieces along the path, raising the stakes of every step. At the midpoint of his quest, Thaddeus discovered that the oasis was not merely water and shade, but a vast, sentient mechanism, a dimensional hinge that could rewrite moments of history. Within its crystalline pool, he glimpsed a reflection of his own younger self, drafting the first pages of his life's chronicle, a revelation that altered his purpose from mere observer to potential guardian. The hinge suddenly shuddered, the sands roared, and a violent surge tore the oasis asunder. Thaddeus's clockwork heart faltered. His quill shattered into fragments of rust, and he found himself stranded, bereft of the very tools that defined his identity, a profound loss that threatened to silence his story forever. Facing the ruin of the oasis and his own fading memory, Thaddeus was offered a choice by the lingering echo of the hinge. To restore the oasis, he must surrender the recorded memories of his past, allowing the desert to heal at the cost of his personal history, or to cling to his recollections and let the oasis collapse forever. With a steady breath, Thaddeus released his cherished records to the shifting sands, feeling the weight of countless years lift from his mind as the oasis steadied, its waters calming into a timeless pool. He returned to Guildford a man without his own past, yet his new writings, etched by the very winds of the desert, became legends, establishing a new equilibrium where the memory of the oasis lived on through the stories he now told.